What's happening? Shards of Infinity. Played a game of this, I want to say last year. I like this game. They kind of went on super sale on upperdeck.com a while back ago. No, ultrapro.com a while ago. Because I think Stoneblade is kind of just doing their own thing more now. But yeah, let's open up one of these bad boys. I'm kind of disappointed none of these have a solo mode, but they got a more expansive version of the game coming out with a legacy, which I'm sure may be even solo. But yeah, let's crack one of these open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Shadows of Salvation. See what this adds. Designed by Ryan Sutherland and Justin Gary. Gary Aaron and Justin Gary. Gary Aaron and Justin Gary. Okay, so who's Ryan Sutherland? I don't know. And this is a deck building game, a dueling deck builder. Love these kind of games. Not to be confused with a deck construction game, which is like Magic. Deck building games are like Dominion. Didn't read the back of the box, but I'm sure it's over here though. Quick rules, more chits. Okay, by the size of the box, it looks like you're fighting a boss. So the boss has 100 health and 60 something. The big oversized cards. 2 sticks. Some quick rules. Alright, contents and setup. 1 res character dial with health and mastery tracker. 110 cards, including 36 boss attack cards, 24 shadow champion cards, 8 gray bordered poison seed cards, 12 black bordered center deck cards, 2 gray bordered relic cards, 18 gray bordered save cards, 1 10 card starting deck of 7 crystals, 1 blaster, 1 shard reactor, 1 infinity shard, 1 boss health and mastery tracker, 12 hack tokens, 1 battle book. Classic mode, Shards of Infinity, Shadow of Salvation is an expansion for the Shards of Infinity. To use Shadow of Salvation in combination with the classic gameplay of Shards of Infinity, simply shuffle the 12 standard black bordered cards into the center deck. You may also use Rez as a 5th possible starting hero, including his own 2 unique relics. And errata, we've made a change to the Cloud Oracles. If you have the Relics of the Future expansion, you'll want to replace Cloud Oracles with the new copies included here in this expansion. If you don't have the Relics of the Future, just add the new Cloud Oracles into the center deck. Campaign mode, go ahead and highlight that. Campaign mode. Okay. Oh, so this is a campaign? What? Well, I think the other one was Legacy. I think it's the same thing. But Shadow of Salvation introduces a brand new way to play Shards of Infinity via a 2 to 5 player cooperative campaign mode. In this mode, players will team up as Decima, Kosin, Wu, Rez, Tetra, or Valos to alter the course of history. Set up the game as you would a normal game of Shards of Infinity by shuffling all black bordered cards with the standard Shards of Infinity card back to form a center deck. Each player should shuffle their own starting deck as normal. All players begin the game with 50 health and 0 whatever. Choose a player as team leader. The team leader has the authority to break ties in the case of team can't agree on a decision. We suggest that the most experienced Shards of Infinity player is the team leader, or you assign the team leader randomly. No space right there. If all players are familiar with the game, next read through the battle book until you face a boss battle. The battle book will give you specific instructions on how to set up the battle, including how to build the Fate deck. To build the Fate deck, find the 6 attack cards and match them with the boss you're fighting. Each boss will also specify 2 shadow champion groups that they lead. These groups are Aberrant, Glitch, Necrotic, and Talos. Find those two groups and shuffle them together with the attack cards, and you should have a fate deck of 18 cards. Use the boss health and mastery tracker to set the boss's starting mastery to 0 and starting health to whatever is indicated on their boss page in the battle book. Each boss battle is very different, so pay attention to any starting conditions or special powers located on the boss page in the battle book. Gameplay of the campaign will alternate between boss turns and player turns. The boss turn takes the first turn. Okay. A lot of stuff. Ending the game. When the players reduce the boss health to 0, the players are victorious. If any players reduce to 0, any surviving players have one last turn to avenge their fallen comrades. Any champions or attacks in front of fallen players stay in front of that player. Players with at least 1 health may play 1 additional player turn at the start of your next boss turn. If the boss is not defeated, the players are defeated. Keep in mind the Shadow of Salvation defeat is not always the end. Follow the story in the battle book to continue forward, regardless of who all wins. All players reset their health and whatever and starting decks at the start of each boss battle. Saved allies and champions, gameplay variants, single boss mode, 5-player alliance mode. A lot of stuff. I'm sure this is the long version of what I just kind of read. Man, I was told that the new thing that they did the Kickstarter for was the Legacy thing, but this is a campaign. Is campaign different than Legacy? I thought it was the same thing. Okay, so you got different bosses you're fighting. Read this if you chose to fight Varia, the glitch monster. Read this if you chose to fight Varia, mind hacker. At the start of each game, deal the center row cards face down. Reality glitch, face down cards cost 3. Alright, looks real fun. Cool art. Alright, and then let's go through the cards and stuff. One guy, res, focus, pay 1 crystal, gain 1. What is that? Mastery. I think it's mastery. I think they all do the same thing in the base game or something, but I think these add I guess asymmetric start powers. But yeah, let's go through these. Okay, Lesser Unstable Rifts, Moxai ongoing attack. When this is played, Moxai gains 1 mastery. Players may collectively spend 5 crystals to discard this. Lesser Unstable Rift, 4 of those. Greater Unstable Rift, Moxai ongoing attack. When this is played, Moxai gains 2 mastery. And players may collectively spend 5 crystals to discard this. And Undergrowth Trap. When this is played, Vox gains 1 mastery. When you recruit an Undergrowth card, discard this. If it detonates, Vox gains 10 health. Okay, all different kinds. When this is played, Vox gains 1 mastery. When you recruit a Wreath card, discard this. If this detonates, the player that was in front of it must banish a non-item card in their hand. And Homodeus Trap. Boss gains 1 when you recruit a Homodeus card. Discard this. If it detonates, destroy all enemy champions. Order Trap. When it's played, boss gains 1 when you recruit an order card. Discard this. If it detonates, boss gains 2. Twin Trap. Boss gains 2 when you recruit 2 cards in a turn. Discard this. If it detonates, boss deals 10 damage to all enemy players instead. Toxify. Put a poison seed into your discard pile. Crimson Thorn gains 1 mastery. Noxious Vapors. Each player discards their hand and draws 4 cards. Crimson Thorn gains 1. So these are all the bosses' attacks. Havoc Blast, Dominatus attack, recruit the top 2 cards of the center deck, then Dominatus attacks you for 10, and then Dominatus gains 2 mastery. Yeah, so the whole point is to get enough mastery to go infinite. Then you deal infinite damage and win the game. That's why it's like Shards of Infinity. Death Grasp. Choose 1, discard 3 cards, or each other player discards 2 cards. If Dominatus is in Havoc mode, cards are discarded randomly, and Dominatus gains 1 mastery. And then Assassinate. The Glitch Mother gains 1 mastery. If there are any face down cards in the center row, she gains 2 instead. You take damage equal to Glitch Mother's mastery. For those, Data Wipe. Banish all face up cards in the center row and replace them with face down cards. The Glitch Mother gains 2 mastery. Shutdown. Cover art. Mind Hacker attack. Gain a hack token. Then each player discards a card at random for each hack token they have. Players may not scramble on their next turn. The Mind Hacker gains 2 mastery. Brain Hack. Gain 2 hack tokens. Then each other player gains 1 hack token. The Mind Hacker gains 2 mastery. System Shock. Gain a hack token. Then the Mind Hacker deals 3 damage to each player for each hack token they have. The Mind Hacker gains 1. Lucky. Gain 2 crystals. Warp 3. Fast Play an ally in the center row with cost 3 or less for free. So this is the dog that keeps on giving. Like Santos L. Hopper. Brute. 3 crystal cost. 2 if you have that kind of alliance. Well, 2 armor looks like. Gain 4 damage dealt. Warp 2. Fast Play an ally in the center row would cost 2 or less for free. Dash. Whoa. Dash. 2 crystal cost looks like. 2 armor. You may fetch an Aeon card from your discard pile and put it on top of your deck. Draw a card. Swift. 5 cost Axion champion. They have their own health stats. And then Exhaust. Gain 2 and 2. If you're a res, you may recruit any card you fast play. So fast play is you play them for 1 turn, they get haste. But a recruit, I guess you can also keep them on deck. So Breakers, 6 cost for the card and 4 armor. When you recruit this, put it into your hand. Warp. Infinite. Fast play any ally in the center row for free. And it's an ally, not champion. What's the difference? I don't know. And these are silver borders. So Slipstream Shard, Ion Relic ally. Gain 1 mastery and draw a card. 20 mastery. Res takes an additional turn. This effect may only happen once per game. Warp Quartz. Ion Relic ally. Gain 3 crystals and 3 something. 20 mastery. Banish up to 3 allies in your hand and or discard pile and gain their effects. Simulacrums. Solemn Simulacrum. 2 attack, 4 health. This deals double damage if there are any other simulacrums in play. Vector Fiend. Lit Shadow Champion, 4/4. When this card is played, the boss gains 1 mastery for each other that kind of Vector Champion in play. Cobalt Champion. Lit Shadow Champion, 8/8. Ambush. When this card is played, destroy all enemy champions at 20 mastery plus 6 attack, and this attacks all players. Gene Scavs. Don't even feel like reading that, but it does something wicked. And Sagittary, 5/2. Ambush. When this is played, destroy the highest crystal cost enemy champion. 20, it gets plus 15 attack, so a big 20 attacker. Next stack. Same guy. I did get the right one the first time. It looks, well, maybe not. Fragmenta. You can read it if you wanna. I'm just gonna thumb through them right quick. Other purple champions can't be destroyed. Okay, these look like more raw stats than the other guys so far. Stitchborg, Shard Spiders, Alien Zerg guys, 5/6, Wrathbloom, Poison Seed, Ivy, a bunch of Poison Seeds, Corvus Legionnaire, Crypto Fist Monk, Saved Order Ally, draw a card, Lashai Knight, Saved Order Ally, Frugal Hermit, Spore Cleric, Scion of Nothingness, Kiln Drone, Shard Ambassador, gain 2 mastery, Cash Warden, Order Initiate, Shadebound Sentry, Optio Crusher, nice mech, Umbral Scourge, Orak Devotees, Paul Shades, Limiter Drones, Brute again, Dash again, Cloud Oracles, bunch of crystals. I guess for the starting deck, for the 5th player starter deck, Blaster, Shard Reactor, and Infinity Shard. So when you have 10 mastery, playing this card, you'll gain 2. But then when you have 10 mastery, you'll gain 3 instead. 20 mastery, gain 50 instead. 30 mastery, you go infinite and win the game. Deal infinite damage. Whole loop of the game is going infinite. So yeah, come back for some more Shards of Infinity. All your games, like, comment, subscribe. What haven't I done in a while? Woo, same, woo, same.